So where did this begin? Who knows? No one knows where the LeBron and Drake fallout began or what happened. But we do know that LeBron attended Kendrick's concert last summer on Juneteenth, the pop-out concert. We know that the wife isn't feeling Drake. We know that she's friends with Serena, who Drake took shots at on his last album, her and her husband. We know that Drake's stans were pissed when they seen Savannah James rocking the PG Lang shirt. Who is PG Lang? PG Lang is a company owned by Kendrick Lamar and his manager, Dave Free. Drake was also being petty last summer during Team USA, the games that took place over the summer at the last Olympics, by shouting out all of the players but leaving LeBron out. We also know about the time that Steph Curry said that he was tired of hearing the song Not Like Us, but LeBron said that he loved it. So they've been taking petty little shots at each other here and there. Also, side note, Drake has a tattoo of LeBron James tatted on him, so you know it's real. So that's where Drake and LeBron left off with their pettiness last year in 2024. Now fast forward to this year, 2025, he leaks the Fighting Irish freestyle, but not through his IG page or his YouTube page. He gets Conductor William, who is the producer of the song, to leak it on his YouTube page. Because remember, Drake had, at this time, filed a petition against UMG, so he knew that they would strike it, which they did. Now, with the Fighting Irish freestyle, the title, Fighting Irish, which is the name of the basketball team that LeBron James played for when he was in high school in Akron, Ohio. Okay, in this freestyle, Drake sends subliminal shots, definitely in the second verse, where the bar that he took a shot at LeBron is when he said, "God forbid we ever gotta tarnish your public image," referring to LeBron James, who has maintained a scandal-free image for the last 20 plus years that he's been in the NBA. Okay, make sure you follow the play. 48 Laws of Power says, rule number 7, get others to do the work for you. So Drake got Conductor Williams to leak the song, so that way it takes him out of it. Because if you think that Drake didn't orchestrate this play, then yeah, okay. So that's one shot that he took at LeBron so far this year. Now watch how it all ties together. Okay, now part 2, we're going to introduce new characters. We're going to introduce Chris Blake Griffith, which is a celebrity stylist for Javante Davis. He's designed and styled some pieces for Drake OVO brand as well, and he also does music. Okay, then we're going to introduce NFL player Stephon Diggs, who's a wide receiver for the Houston Texans, Mr. DJ Akademiks, and Drake himself. Okay, so let's rewind it back to May the 29th, 2023. Okay, so on May the 29th, 2023, Chris Blake Griffith, a clothing designer, was attacked and robbed by Stephon Diggs, NFL player, brother, and 2 friends. Stephon Diggs apparently tried to make some zesty moves at him, Chris. So apparently Stephon Diggs tried to take a sexual advance at Chris, allegedly, and he turned him down. So Diggs sent his brother and his 2 friends to jump him and try to take him out. TMZ did release the footage of the accident that was recorded on the elevator. Luckily, Chris escaped. The perpetrators got arrested and eventually had to do some community service. Now enters Drake. Now Chris had designed some clothes for Drake for his OVO brand a while ago, and he had some history with Drake. Drake has some evidence or some sort that would help Chris further his legal battle against Stephon Diggs and his brother and the other 2 guys. So Chris asked Drake for help, but Drake declined. Now here comes the DMs that Chris leaked. I don't know no details, fam. I'm just showing you outside perception. I think there's a better way to go about this, in my opinion. He said, me and Universal is like if Nike was funding a campaign about LeBron cheating on his wife. Not Adidas or Reebok, Nike the company he's been with since he started. My situation is not no street-ish. Everybody before me that tried the label was too erratic, so they wrote them off as crazy, and they never had to pay them for their sins or mistakes. I'm going to change that and make the building a safer place for every artist moving forward. The example that he used when he said, my situation with Universal is like Nike funding a campaign about LeBron cheating on his wife. Out of all the analogies that you could use, you had to mention LeBron cheating on his wife. Weird. But hey, this is a private conversation that's supposed to be taking place between him and Chris. Why he used that, I'm not sure. But I guarantee you, Drake is not surprised that this DM got leaked. That's shot number 2, if you ask me. Keep up. So Drake basically don't want anything to do with Chris Griffith. Drake also said in the DMs, you're asking me to post a tape about you ratting on people, G? I just don't really come from a family or a friend group in the city where that is acceptable. I live by a code that becomes law. So now, possibly being afraid of the repercussion of the DMs, Drake wanted it shut down. So he contacted DJ Akademiks to tell him that the DMs were fake. As soon as DJ Akademiks heard the confirmation from Drake, he quickly posted on his Twitter X page that the DMs are fake and that Chris is only using this for clout. Most of the news outlets had already posted it, and the DMs quickly got deleted once Akademiks announced that the DMs that Drake himself told DJ Akademiks were fake were fake. Chris became extremely furious, only for being called a rat, but also for being called a liar. And he posted a video showing the DMs, which are in fact very real. So not only did Drake lie to DJ Akademiks, he caused DJ Akademiks to lose credibility by saying that they was fake just because Drake told him. Drake fed him a lie. Because once again, it hides his hand from throwing a rock at saying that LeBron is cheating on his wife. Out of all the analogies, remember, out of all the analogies that he could use, he had to use that one. So once it got out, that's when he told DJ Akademiks, say that these are fake. When in all actuality, we find out that they are real. That's shot number 2. So DJ Akademiks has exposed Drake for being a liar unintentionally, and Drake has caused DJ Akademiks to lose credibility for saying that the DMs were fake when he knew that they were real. Once DJ Akademiks started receiving backlash for posting that the DMs were fake when in actuality they were real, he started catching a lot of heat online. A lot of people told him that Drake was using him to do his dirty work and that he was causing him to lose credibility as a source or as a content creator, and that Drake only uses you to send messages or to get out a message, but he will never sit down with you. He'll sit down with Aiden Ross, he'll sit down with Bobby and the other streamer, but he'll never sit down with you, and you're his number one fan. Again, 48 laws of power. Get other people to do the work for you and take the credit, or don't take the credit. So last week when DJ Akademiks was catching all of this heat for looking silly and looking crazy because Drake played him, he decides to take it out on LeBron James and crash out by letting the world know that Drake and LeBron were two-man girls, white girls at that. He said that LeBron James was cheating on his wife, allegedly, and that when he would go to Canada that he would do this with Drake. Let's take a listen at this crash out.
Fans? Like, yo, LeBron, I talked to enough whores in Canada. I've talked to enough people. Maybe Drake will keep teasing it. Let me just tell you what I've heard. Yo, LeBron, you and Drake used to go in two-mans, okay? You've been cheating on your goddamn wife. Drake used to facilitate the host. And basically, essentially, you can't dance to a song about him being a pedophile. He used to supply you with the bitches. I'm sorry, my nigga. Yes, if I'm Drake, I snitch on you too. Sorry, buddy. You can't do that. No. You've been living a lie, and everybody been thinking you're this perfect guy, but when you come to Canada, I know some of the whores. When you come to Canada, you know you come to certain places, I'm supplying you with the white women you love. You don't even like black chicks. White women. I'm the guy.
So there it is. The rabbit hole runs deep between Drake and LeBron James. Drake got an opportunity to throw rocks and hide his hand by getting the message out that LeBron James cheats on his wife indirectly without his name really being attached because there's no initial proof, because Drake didn't say anything. He got DJ Akademiks to say everything for him and use him as a mouthpiece. But yet he still hasn't sat down with him. He's only been going to the white content creators. Interesting. Anyway, man, get in the comments and let me know what you think about DJ Akademiks, Drake, this Chris guy, Stefan Diggs, man, what in the hell? I mean, I guess. Muddling the waters for LeBron James and his reputation. I think some calls were made behind the scene because DJ Akademiks supposedly he said he's not going to apologize, but he's kind of having a different tune, as if he kind of regrets that he crashed out so hard on LeBron James, but he's scared to say it, and also he doesn't want to be on the bad side of Drake for whatever reason. All this over a rap beef, never seen before in the history of rap. Aye. Big violation in man code, big violation and disrespectful to one's family if you don't have proof. I mean, it's almost like Drake has this thing of taking shots at family-oriented guys with wives. You know, he did this with Kendrick Lamar by mentioning Whitney. He did this with Pusha T by mentioning Virginia Williams. He just has a thing for going after guys' significant others. I mean, you know, he even had the situation where he slept with Lil Wayne's girl when he was locked up behind his back. So he loved to do this little conniving, throw rocks and hide his hand thing which makes me wonder and kind of understand why everybody's beefing with him or why nobody likes him. It's almost like they are tired of him and he's been doing this for a while and now he's about to face his karma. This is nasty work. Violation of guy code. Very disrespectful to say the least. Make sure you like and subscribe and I'll see you guys in the next video. It's your boy J Rob with the Hip Hop Hammock. Peace.